January 2025 marks the opening of 3 brand new Guilford County schools. The first we got to visit, PEC, an expeditionary learning school. Principal, what is an expeditionary school?
So there was a partnership between Harvard Graduate School of Education and Outward Bound. I think more people are probably familiar with Outward Bound than what the Harvard Graduate School of Education is about. What Outward Bound talks about is this notion of crew. It doesn't matter if one person makes it up the mountain, right? It really matters that everybody collaboratively works together, because if one student is successful, one person is successful, we're all successful. Expeditionary learning is what we use to make sure that the community knows that we are going to be engaging in expeditions. We focus on crew, we focus on collaborative learning, and really students being leaders of their own learning. So the fact that the voters got it right when they gave us the bond dollars so that, you know, our students can be in a space like this, but also to see all of those faces in the crowd, knowing that people help make that possible, it's really remarkable.
This has long been a neighborhood school, but now it's growing. It's going to be a magnet school, and students from all over the county will have the opportunity to go here. How does that change this community?
Really now when people drive by and when students walk our halls, it's really a testament to the investment that our community has made. So I think there's a lot of joy and pride. There was a lot of nostalgia with the old school, but when you walk these halls and you see what the community believes kids can be and what our schools and our future and our community can be, it's just a really beautiful thing.
Going from K-5 to K-8, growing 1 grade every year, and how many students now and how many students will this school at one day hold?
So right now we have about 650 students, and every year we'll probably add at least another couple classes of students. And so, you know, every year we're going to continue to build, and there's some beautiful spaces that we are not utilizing yet because we've earmarked those for our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And so it's just really neat to see, and just the joy and enthusiasm. And I love the energy that middle school students bring, and so we're excited to welcome our 6th graders this fall.
It definitely changes. We'll be the first K-8 school in Guilford County School.
We're really excited about it, and just the thought and process going into the build and the design, and really just making sure that we include our middle school students. That middle school transition is really, really hard. So I just believe in the power of a K-8 school and what that means for students.
All right, Miss Pierre, is this your room?
This is my room.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
You have all this flexible seating, you know, different kinds of seating.
This is my little library area.
Oh, what is your favorite thing about this new school?
My favorite thing about this new school is just the size of the classroom and just the flexible seating, because, you know, children learn at different pace and different styles, and this allows them to be themselves and learn.
Kendall and Marcelio, tell me about what you like about this new school.
What I like about the new school, I like everything about it, but my most favorite part is the classroom and the garage door. Seeing the basketball gyms was really fun, because knowing I'm a sportsman myself.
Okay, what about you, Marcelio?
I like about almost everything, especially like the downstairs part. It got that tree house where you can just sit and chill. And I like pretty much the classrooms and the big gym.
All right, so we're in the 5th grade hall. This looks a lot different from the 1st and 2nd grade hall.
Up here we have more of a common area that we utilize for our students to study and do group work. We also use this as our lunch area. This is more laid out. I think they get more of a college feel, I think. Sort of like UNCG or A&T, where they can come out here and get ready for middle school.
And I noticed in between the classrooms, there are walls. They look like these walls can move.
The way the building is designed in our classrooms, we can actually open these up so that we can collaborate and do some joint teaching and co-teaching throughout the year. And we can close them off if we want to have some more isolated teaching, but that's definitely for collaboration, which is another different aspect of expeditionary learning here.
One of Guilford County Schools' most popular magnet programs, Brooks Global Elementary, now has a new building. Welcome to the new Brooks Global Studies. Zoe, tell me about Brooks Global.
We study international. We have passport every month, and we study consonants all over the world for each grade level.
Tell me about your new school.
Our school is big and huge and fun.
What do you like about it?
I like the classroom and the music room.
What makes this school so special?
That we get to have bigger space areas to play in, and we don't have to like cluster everything and getting to pick things up at one thing at a time.
What does it mean to be a global studies school?
We do a lot of various activities to help infuse our study of the globe. And so every grade level studies a different continent, beginning in kindergarten, so that by the time they graduate, they have studied every single continent. We have Spanish instruction, K-5. Our kindergarten through third graders get it twice a week. We have an international festival at the end of the year. And then we infuse work around the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals into as many of our literacy units as we can.
How is this new school going to really support learning for Brooks students?
In every grade level, they have a collaborative space. They're called our Global Learning Labs. There's windows so that they're visible to teachers, and teachers can have students go into those spaces to collaborate, to problem solve, to do their work. And so rather than being confined to the four walls of the classroom, now we have more movement, more space. We also have this amazing gym that we haven't had before, so now our students in PE can move in a larger space. We have a very large art classroom, so students can go into the art classroom to be creative. Our music classroom is amazing, and then on the other side of these walls, we have a performance commons area. We're having an author come soon, and so students can go into the performance commons area to hear from the author.
This is a lot of work to do this, especially in the middle of a school year. How is it really helpful to teachers and staff, and what does it mean to them to be in this new facility?
Our teachers are very excited. It was wonderful to do a lot of purging and being reflective on what is it we really need and use every day. And so that was really helpful to get into this space. Our teachers have created beautiful spaces within their new classrooms. So there's a really great energy in the building.
Do you have a favorite thing about this brand new school?
I don't know if I could name a favorite thing. My favorite thing is the reaction the students. So seeing them come in when we had our open house in December and their faces lighting up and looking around, being amazed at every space they've gone into, that would be my favorite.
Welcome to Faust Elementary, Guilford County Schools' first Gaming and Robotics Academy. What does it mean to be a gaming and robotics school?
So gaming and robotics is very exciting. Not only have our students grown up in this technology age, but we also look at the fact that with gaming, our students know how to play video games, but do they know how to design the video games? And do they understand all of the pieces that go into game design? So when you think about the coding, when you think about graphic design, 2D, 3D animation, when you think about how music helped bring the game to life, even the narrative writing, that a lot of games have a story element. So how do you tell a compelling story? And so our students are going to learn all of those integral parts as a part of their experience here at Faust. And even with robotics, learning how to code robots, how to design robots, what the engineer design process looks like. And so we want to infuse those things, not just within the classroom, but even outside of the classroom as well.
And so you're infusing these things into the math curriculum, into the reading, the science, the social studies?
Yes, so this year we have focused on integrating in math and science. And so as a part of our plans for next year, we're going to look at how to infuse it in our ELA instruction. So students still get the same amount of instructional time as other schools across the district. And so looking at even with the new science standards, they really call for more hands-on learning for students and carry out investigations. So, you know, this work lends itself very well even to the new science standards that we have across the state.
What do you like best about your new school?
The thing I like best is like there is a second story and they're color sorted on what grade you're in.
What do you like best about your new school?
I like math and this school is pretty calm for me and I like it a lot.
I like everything about this school, the first floor, the second floor, everything.
I know that kids can get excited about this when they just hear the name of the school, right? Gaming and robotics. What makes parents excited about this?
I think for what we've kind of seen so far, parents are very excited that the fact that their child is going to be well positioned to be in this new global economy and really kind of help shape this new global economy. But students are also going to learn skills at the elementary level that they're going to have an opportunity to build upon in middle school and high school, and they're going to be well positioned to take advantage of these lucrative jobs that's out there as it relates to coding and design and fintech engineers and all of those kind of things as well. Even when you think about what industries are looking for in terms of those 21st century skills, because you may be good with graphic design, I may be someone that's good with storytelling, but how do we put our skills together to create this great product in terms of a video game and just robotics and those different kind of things as well.
This is, of course, a new concept for Guilford County Schools, and you're in a brand new building, and we can see why you needed it for sure, but what has it really meant in practice?
Being in a building where we have a state-of-the-art gaming lab, that we can do esports, we're going to have advanced computers, having even an outside area out here where students can practice programming and flying drones. Just imagine what the possibilities could entail and all of the magic that we're going to create here every day for our students. I think what excites me the most is the fact that our students are going to get something that's so innovative, and no other elementary school in the nation is doing this work as a part of our core instruction. And so just thinking about how students are going to have the world open up to them, and all of the possibilities, and the fact that we have a very dedicated staff who have rolled up their sleeves and ready to jump in and do the work. And so we're thinking about how to pace ourselves as well, that we can't do it all in one year, but we're pacing ourselves and really trying to figure out what we prioritize each year. So when we get to that final product, we can look back and say we did a great job for our students.
You don't have to be a coding genius or even have any experience to keep up with what's going on as far as construction projects at Guilford County Schools. Just go to gcsnc.com.